everybody, Mrs. Jordan here, and I am really excited to show you this week's lesson. We are going to be doing hidden letter animals. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to write a letter on a piece of paper. I chose J because Mrs. Jordan, obviously, but you don't have to use the letter of your name if you do not want to. And basically, we're going to try to camouflage or hide the letter within a work of art by transforming that letter into an animal. Now, you don't have to transform the letter into an animal with the same letter. For instance, I did J, and I'm going to transform my J into a jellyfish. You don't have to do it like that. You can turn it into a completely different animal with a completely different first letter, but I think it was kind of fun and like a really cool challenge. So I suggest do that first before you go and choose whatever animal you want. Yeah, it's super fun and I can't wait to do it with you. So you're going to need paper, you're gonna need a pencil, and you're gonna need something to color with. Let's get started. Okay, so like I said before, to get started, you're gonna need a paper, a pencil, and something to color with. Sorry for the song, I was just really feeling it. So first up, as always, write your name and the date because you want to be able to figure out when you drew your beautiful masterpiece. And it's always nice to have your name just in case you have like siblings at home that you can be like, actually, that is my beautiful work of art, not yours, because I wrote my name on it right here, so you can't claim it. So, first step is I'm making a big letter J. Now, remember, you don't have to do the letter J. In fact, it would be super weird if all of us did the letter J. So make sure that you're choosing your letter that either corresponds with your name or someone else's name if you're going to give this to somebody. I am using markers just because I wanted to, and these are actually new markers, so I was just really feeling it. So I'm turning my little jellyfish, little tentacles, I'm trying to camouflage or hide that big part of the J that's curved. I'm going to turn that into a tentacle. So in order to do that, I'm just going to make a whole bunch of them. And then I'm making the big rounded part of my jellyfish kind of up on there. I was trying to think of other animals that start with the letter J, and I could only think of really like jellyfish or jaguars. I'm sure there's a bajillion that I just wasn't thinking of, and then I'm adding even more jellyfish because I've only ever seen jellyfish like with their whole family. I've never really seen a jellyfish just like chilling on its own. And I thought that was an easy way to kind of hide the J even more if there was just more on the paper. Do you notice that I'm using a pencil? That's pretty important. I mean, if you don't have a pencil, use whatever you got, but if you do have a pencil, I suggest using a pencil first, because then if you draw something and you're not like feeling it, you can always erase. Now, if you don't have a pencil, no worries. You are fully able to use whatever you want to do. I just highly recommend a pencil just in case we need to erase something. So now I'm just kind of filling in the extra space. I'm going to kind of draw at the bottom. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. Oh, a little bit. I'm drawing the bottom of the ocean floor. I'm going to add a few little details, maybe some seaweed, maybe a little starfish or a sea star. And then I'm just going to get to coloring.
friends, I'm going to show you something really cool if you're using crayons. So crayons, I'm sure you've all gotten to this point where like you have used your crayon up and there's like hardly any left because the paper's hiding it. You can tear that paper off. It might take a second, but like you can tear that paper off and then you have even more crayon to use. Now I'm going to take the paper completely off of this crayon because I am going to be coloring the entire thing blue. And a really easy way to color a large surface without spending a long time coloring it is if you take your crayon and instead of holding it like a pencil, we're going to lie it flat on the table and kind of rub. See what I'm doing here? It's going to go flat on the table like that, and then I'm just rubbing back and forth. Now it's going to be lighter than if you were using the crayon, you know, like how you normally would, but it will cover up a huge span of space, so it will save you time. I had to remove that thing that was underneath of it because there was like stuff on it, you know? It wasn't a super smooth surface, so you can do that with any crayon you would like. So friends, I'm just adding a few more details and then I'm all done. Do you see where my original J was? It's pretty hidden. I can't wait to see yours. Please send it to me on either Class Dojo or Google Classroom. I would love to see your beautiful creations. It truly makes my entire day. And I just cannot wait to create with you next week. So, stay safe, stay healthy, have a great time, keep creating, have a fabulous weekend if you're watching this towards a weekend. And miss you, and I can't wait to see you soon. Bye!